Hey guys, what is going on? You know what? 2019 shaped up to be really cool for dual sport enduro bikes, but only really a handful of them made any changes that was even really worth talking about. But there's only one that is probably the best, hands down. We're going to get into it next. Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Hopefully everybody had a good week. And, yeah, hopefully everybody got to get out and get some ride time in. Anyway, if you have not subscribed to our channel, you need to do that now as we speak. You need to be part of the 690 ADV. Don't forget, go to our website, 690adv.com. Sign up there. That way you can be in any time that we have a giveaway or any type of thing that we're trying to push out to you guys, decals, any of that type of stuff. Also, don't forget, we still have that Patreon that's still going on. We still would love to have you as a Patreon. Help us out and help us cover some of these expenses that we're doing. And we are almost out of t-shirts. If you want one, hurry up. They are limited edition. We are not going to make this exact same shirt twice. Every time it'll be something different. On to the Friday Rant and Ride. 2019, I'll tell you what we did. We got some pretty cool bikes that came out. And really, I know that I'm probably going to irk somebody. I'm going to probably make somebody upset. Their bike is not going to be in there. And I understand you can bash me down in the comments. I don't particularly care. But there's really only about 3 bikes. And here's how I put the criteria. The criteria was manufacturer, whether it was a current bike that they've been producing for a long time, or even if it was a brand new bike. I don't really particularly care. But it had to be something that was innovative and made a difference. And I know we're going to get people saying, oh, those are enduros. Those are blah, blah, blah. Well, here's the deal. Enduros are dual sports. Remember, dual purpose bikes, street, dirt. Anyway, and it's street legal. So, the dual purpose bikes, that is what most all of these are considered these days. So anyway, I only had 3 bikes. Three bikes that made it on the list. Only because they're probably the only 3 that I can think of that they actually did something that was really cool. And if I missed one, don't forget, you can put it down below in the comments and tell me what I missed, because you usually do. I'm going to start from number 3, go all the way up to which one I feel is the best bike of 2019. Number 3, coming to you from Honda. I did a video on it. The Honda CRF 450L. You know what? I didn't bash the bike, but I didn't give it a whole lot of kudos. I really didn't. And I got to see it at the motorcycle show. I got to look at it. I got to sit on it. I got to touch it. I got to lean it. I got to walk around it. I got to do all the things on that bike. And to all of you guys that bought into that Honda 450L, kudos to you, because you know what? The longer that bike is around, the more I am starting to understand what Honda was doing. Honda wasn't trying to set the bar, or they weren't trying to corner the market. They weren't trying to make something that was so crazy, insane. I don't even think they were totally going after KTM, Husky, any of those bikes. I think what Honda was trying to do, and you correct me if I'm wrong, I think Honda was trying to just build that bike in the 450 range that was just good. And that's where I missed it. It's just an all-around, really good bike. And I think what they're doing is they are building from that 450L, and I think that they're going to start making a whole lot more innovative motorcycles in the dual sport enduro world, as you want to call it. And the reason being, it's growing tremendously. The dual sport and adventure is growing crazy, and I think that's what Honda's doing. It's got good travel, it's got good clearance, it's got plenty of power, 45 horsepower, you know, 2118 tire. It definitely has the look. And not only that, get used to the upper prices, everybody. That's just the way that motorcycles are going. You're going to start having to pay to play. That's the way it is. But other than that, kudos to Honda. It didn't get it, as far as my way, is the best bike of 2019. Reason being is it's just too new, and I think Honda's building on it. But to all you manufacturers, you better stay on your toes, because I think Honda is bringing it, and I think there's going to be great stuff coming in the future for Honda, and I think it's going to be awesome. And it's just a great day, as I always say, I like to rhyme today, to be in the dual sport world and motorcycles. Number 2, and this one was real hard because I thought that this one really could have been maybe the best bike of 2019. But it didn't get it, only because when I get to number 1, I hope everybody agrees with me. And I'm sure I'm going to have the haters out there. That's just the way it is. But number 2, number 2, the Beta RR series. And I'm not just picking one, I'm talking all of them. Man, what a cool bike. They did such a great job on it. They're being innovative. They're building dual sport enduro bikes, street legal. That bike right there is just going to be fantastic. More power, better suspension, more travel, less vibration, and the look. Look at the Beta RR on screen, just like all the bikes. I mean, look at it. It's fantastic. Not only that, highly durable motorcycle, and you won't find too many guys that bash the Betas. They love them. And they are highly reliable, just like all the bikes, man, are all reliable. But the Beta RR series for 2019, kudos to Beta. They really did a great job. And if you don't know much about them, go check them out. I think you'd be highly surprised. And they're not really cheap bikes, but at the end of the day, none of them are. None of them are. And the best bike of 2019, and I had kind of a hard time narrowing this down, and I'm going to catch flack for it, but I'm going to tell you why it's the best bike. It's got more fuel. It's got fantastic upgraded suspension, the WP. It's got more clearance. It's got the look. It's got less vibration on the engine. It can do tons of miles on the road and hang with just about anything. And it will do just about dang near anything. It'll single track, it'll do the highway, and it'll do them very, very well. Some people call it a pig. I call it almost the unicorn. The 2019 KTM 690 Enduro R. Out of all the motorcycles that have been on the market for quite a while, and I'm going to tell you again why it's the best in 2019. Look at everything that changed on that bike. It is not the same bike that I'm riding right now. They made tremendous strides, made tremendous changes, and they listened to the riders. And that is what is awesome about this, is that the manufacturers are starting to listen to us. Like I said, what does this bike need? It needs more fuel. It's almost at 4 gallons. It needs a better suspension, which the suspension on it is really good. They just made it better. The look, they gave it a whole new look. They don't even look the exact same. They look like the 500 EXCs. All the way around. They just did a fantastic job. If you think I'm wrong, down in the comments, if I missed any bike that you think should have been there, tell me. But here's the criteria that it needed to be. It needed to be changed. I love all the dual sport bikes, but here's where it lies. Suzuki, Yamaha, BMW, God, pick it. Ducati, they don't even make one. You know, Husky, that 701's fantastic, don't get me wrong. But it didn't really change. They didn't really add or make to it to make it different than what it was, to really give us more. I don't think so. Put it down below if you think I'm crazy. Hey, you know what? 2019 is great. 2020 is shaping up to potentially be even better. Thank you so much for spending time with me, and tell me what you think. Don't forget, hit subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and be part of our channel at 690adv.com so we can get you a decal out and you can be part of us. We thank you so much, and don't forget, the t-shirts are almost sold out. Try to get one today before they're gone. You guys have a great weekend. Be safe. Weather's starting to change, guys. It's starting to get good. We're going to be able to get out and ride. It's beautiful here in Dallas-Fort Worth. You guys have a great weekend. Be safe. And don't forget, go find your adventure. I don't care where you go. Just find it. 690 out.